Okay, so the most satisfying feeling you can have as a poultry farmer is expressed in two words. Yeah, two words. But before I mention those two words, I must say that a lot of poultry farmers are actually robbing themselves of the opportunity to have that experience, that feeling. Yes, and I'll do well to try and help you out. All right, the most satisfying feeling is expressed with two words, and these words are sold out. Yes, sold out. So when you put in your effort, your money, your resources, and you raise maybe 3,000 broilers, or you have layers that are producing eggs for sales, and it now gets to the point where you don't have enough market for your produce, then you have just shot yourself in the leg. So what you must do as a poultry farmer is to ensure, in fact, I see a lot of smallholder farmers even falling victim of this, and I think one of the reasons is that you see the success of some persons online. Maybe they tell you that they made X amount of money. Because of that, you just start to do the math. You are quick to do the math, but then you did not do your own research. You didn't do your own research to see or know who is out there, who am I producing for? Because that's more like one of the most important questions you must ask yourself before you even start anything. Who am I producing for? So if there's no market for what you are producing, you should go into the business to solve a problem. The idea is solving a problem. So the problem you want to solve is that there's demand for this thing, and I want to meet the demand. So if you are not solving that problem, then you're probably just running an experiment. If yours is an experiment, of course, you may not even want to sell it. There are times that I raise birds just for my dogs. I raise 200 broilers and I just stock it in the freezer just to feed my dogs. So if that is it, you don't have to look for who's going to buy. Already there's a market for it. Your dogs or you yourself, you're at the market for it. But then if your intention is to sell and make profit, the kind of profit that you see people talking about on social media, and you want to make yours, probably some of you will even say, okay, if this guy can make 150k raising 100 birds, let me see how I can double that or triple that. Let me raise 300 birds and get maybe 450, 500k. But then you forget the important question: who is going to buy? Who is going to buy? At what time do I need to start to advertise it? Do I need to go out to even reach out to them first? Do I even need to get their commitment before I even start it? There are some people who don't even raise birds without having the commitment from those who are promised to buy. There are those who will raise birds for you for December, for example. They will collect money, maybe like 50% of it, before they even start. So they will try to tell you that, okay, there's so much order, and for you to secure your booking, make sure you commit. So that's just their own way of making sure that there is market, there's a ready market for it. It's a strategy to inform you that, yes, you may not get if you don't pay, but at the same time, they are trying to make sure that they have those who are definitely going to buy before they even start spending money and wasting their time on it. So that's the solution for those who are stuck trying to get market for what you want to sell. Make sure that you already have the market before you go into it. You should be solving a problem. The problem should be that, okay, people need this around this area. There are homes who need this. Maybe probably they get it for at a higher rate, and you are now willing to raise it for them and then supply at a cheaper rate. Or you are offering convenience. Maybe they have to go this way to get it, or they have to slaughter it themselves. There has to be something you are offering. You have to be solving a problem. So if that is the case, then you are sorted. But if that's not the case, then you are in a big trouble. So you should go into your production with the market in view. Don't start before you now start to consider who is going to buy, because at that time your numbers may not be correct. You may not be producing. In fact, you may be under producing, or you are overproducing. I mean, if you are not sure of the kind of demand that is available, it's either you would have been able to sell 500, but you only raised 100, or you are raising 500 and what you really can sell with what is available, that's the resources available to you, the kind of market available to you, what you can really sell is just 100. So let's solve that problem before we start. The problem of marketing, let's solve it before we even invest our money. If you are raising 100 birds these days, it's a lot of money already. 1,000, 8,000, 2,000. You should have a breakdown of costs. You should have a breakdown of your projected sales price, so you even know the kind of profit that you can make. Some people also fall victim. They get to the point where they are desperate and they sell lower than they would really want to sell. All these things you can actually address if you consider the market that will buy your produce before you start. All right, so this is Feathers Pro, and you want to follow for more. Thank you. See you in the next one.